The full version of FM21 has just dropped, and I can't think of any better side to start my first long-term save with other than Salford City. I will admit, the Class of 92 series has influencnced my decision just a wee bit, and I can tell you this series is going to be just as good as the third season would have been. Well, maybe. I'm not making any promises here. Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode of the Salford Football Manager 2021 Road to Glory, where hopefully we can take Salford from League 2 all the way to the top of the Premier League and potentially beyond. With me in charge, it's not very likely, but we're going to give it our best shot. And if you are new to the channel, please make sure that you smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode on this entire journey. It's going to be a long one, it's going to be a good one, and if you are enjoying the content so far and wanting to see more, make sure you smash that like button. Can we please get 20 likes on this first episode as we jump into our save, as we jump into FM21, as we jump in to Salford City? We can see that FM Raxo has become the boss, and he's ready to take Salford by storm. I know that they've already had a few takeovers in their life, so they're not unfamiliar to having new people, and our media prediction is third place. That's a little daunting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not used to being told I'm gonna do well. I'm used to being told I'm gonna do really badly and then somehow do all right, and then everyone's like, oh wow, he's not bad. But today I've got to actually do well, and this is the squad that we have been given, and you have to say one person stands out straight away, and that is Gibson. I'm not going to lie, I don't know any other person in this side, but I imagine there is going to be some gems in there, and I'm certainly looking forward to getting to know them as the season progresses, and hopefully getting to sign some new people very, very shortly. In terms of the club vision, I'm very happy with this because I like the gegenpress, and this all looks like gegenpress stuff. High tempo, entertaining football, attacking football, high reputation players. I can certainly do that. Also, we need to sign players under the age of 21 for the future, and do not sign players over the age of 33. Mate, how am I meant to sign high reputation players that aren't over the age of 33? Like, seriously think about that. Gosh, okay, so our media prediction was third place, but the board want us to win the title. We need to get into the third round of the FA Cup and the second round of the Carabao Cup. So they're expecting a pretty impressive year from us. I'm hoping I don't completely fail. So I can live with failing a few things, but I'm not going to lie, sacking in the first season could be on the cards. We can see here, it is all confirmed. We're into the club. We've taken the hot seat, as they're saying, and it's time, as you would do very early in the save, to meet the squad. And I am excited to see who we have at our arsenal. And we're going to quick pick without any restrictions and take a look at who our best 11 is. And yeah, you can see straight away, got a couple of good star-rated players. Gibson, not actually as good as I thought he was, so shows what I know about lower league football. Henderson seems like our star player, and he has got some nice stats for someone that is playing in this division. I think he's going to bag about 20 goals this season. We've got quite a few other great players in there, including George Boyd, who looks pretty good. Also got James Wilson, a player I know. But also, I think something that you can't overestimate is the fact that we don't have a lot of loan players. All of these men are actually in our squad, apart from one. And to be honest, he's not even the best player we have. He's a solid player, don't get me wrong, but he's certainly not the best of our squad. So I'm very happy with the squad that we have at our arsenal. I'll definitely do some fiddling, but I'm sure that this is the formation we're going to be playing, and the gegenpress is what we're going to be using. In terms of the history of the club, you all know the story. Well, you might not, but if you don't know the story, what happened was they did get overtaken by a couple of players who used to play for Manchester United, including David Beckham, Paul Scholes, and Garry Neville, and a couple others, I'm pretty sure. And they managed to get them all the way to the League 2, and they've spent 1 year in there, and actually, they're doing quite well. They're looking to rise up the ranks pretty quickly, and I'm hoping that I can help them along the way. We've got some solid kits to start us off as well, so definitely not opposed to that. And with an 11th place finish last year, I think it is about time we press on, definitely start looking for promotion this year. And if you take a look at the general page, their favoured personnel are Chris Lynch and Barry Massey. So I don't think anyone at the club currently is in the favoured personnel. This man, who seems to have moved on, is in the favoured personnel list, but he might be someone we could look to get back in the future. But for now, that's the team that we have at our arsenal, and the other teams that we do have within the division are some pretty good ones. And if we take a look at the media prediction, we can see, apparently we're considered to be the favourites now. That's not helpful. There's already enough weight on my shoulders, man. I can't handle this type of pressure. We've got a couple of players in the best 11 apparently. So we've got Clark, we've got, is that our Boyd out on the left-hand side? I'm pretty sure it is. We've got Henderson and our goalkeeper in between the sticks. So you have to say, it looks like a very promising year for us. Bolton are down in second place for most likely to get promoted. So that is a pretty good squad. Unfortunate what has happened at that club, but hopefully they can rise up the ranks with us as well, because it would actually be quite nice to have some people, rising up with us. A bit of rivalry coming through, and I'm actually expecting it to be a tough challenge, but certainly one that we can overcome. I have now tweaked the tactic to my liking, and this is why I was playing with my Arsenal beta save. By the way, that is going to still be going, but just alongside the Salford City career mode right now. But we can see that this is almost an exact replica of what I was using with Arsenal. We won the Premier League with Arsenal, so I'm actually feeling quite confident in it. And also, every single player suits the positions I've put them in perfectly, and that's not me, adjusting for it. So I'm pretty stoked with the 11 we have right now, but I actually am going to be looking for some upgrades, and I think one of the places I will be looking to upgrade will be the centre-back, because this man, he's good, but he's not a long-term solution, so we need to make sure that we're finding people to help us rise through the ranks for a long-term future. I'd also like to have a reserve striker. Actually, taking a look at the squad depth page, we should be able to see if we do have any good reserve strikers. And we've got Tom Elliott, who is 29 years old, so that's not ideal either. We've got Wilson, who's more of a right-sided player in my opinion for us right now. Like, I know in real life he's much more of a striker, but I think that's definitely a position that we could look to improve. We could actually also look to improve the CDM position, because although I do really like the fact that we have Gibson in there, I don't know how long he's going to be with the club. He's not even showing up on this. Could we see Gibson? Defensive midfielders. Come on, mate. Oh, okay. Apparently he's not suited to CDM at all, but I fundamentally disagree with that based off his report. Okay, that's it's out of the beta, Sports Interactive. Come on, this shouldn't be a glitch, but I think that's definitely a position that we're highlighting as well. Taking a look at the left back position, I think that's fine for now, and the right back is actually pretty well covered, to be honest, with Clark, who can play out there, and our other right back, who's obviously our starting player. Goalkeeper's pretty young, well, not pretty young, but managing to stay around here. So I honestly think it's going to be a matter of just kind of looking for the best players that we have in the position. And as things stand, the finances of the clubs, I'm not used to lower leagues, so I don't know if that's a lot or nothing. But I feel like that's enough to get one or two players if we sell some men. Yeah? Am I right? I could be wrong here. The overall finances of the club are fine, so I think we will be able to survive with a couple of transfers, but we will be needing to get rid of a few faces and obviously do some analytics, go deep into the squad, see who we need, see who we don't need. There's always dead weight in every club that you come to, and I'm excited to get the season started because I just know that this team will be able to dominate the League 2 if we get the tactic right straight from the off. In the development centre, is there any youngsters that's actually, promising? We've got a young centre-back who could actually do a job in the first team. I'll take a closer look at him off camera and probably will end up promoting him, to be honest, though. No one with 5-star potential. We've got a few 4 stars. It's not bad at all. No one in here with any sort of potential. In our main squad, actually, we've got a few high potential players, including the man that is on loan. Obviously not ideal, but Hunter looks like a very good young lad, only 24 years of age with quite a bit of a potential, so I think he could go all the way up to, championship sort of level with us. I think there is already the foundations of a great squad built in this team, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to need to do. And if we look at the dynamics straight off the bat, the team cohesion is pretty low, so that's something we're going to have to sort out quickly. But at least they have some sort of faith in my managerial ability. I mean, of course, I just use the recommended stuff, so not exactly the best manager in the world, but actually, you know what, let's start a coaching course. Get straight off the bat here and keep improving. It's a long-term growth of this club that we're looking for, and if I can get my coaching courses out of the way now, I think it's going to absolutely do bits for us in the long term. But for now, I think that's all I really need to cover in this first episode. Please let me know down in the comment section below who you think I should sign, because I definitely need some serious help with transfers. I have no idea what's going on in this level. If I have a director of football, that would be helpful, because it might give me... Yeah, no, I do have a director of football, so that's probably going to be someone I use quite a lot, to be honest. But hey, you know what, we're gonna go through this journey together, and I imagine there's going to be a lot of comments saying I'm an absolute idiot, and I can live with that, because to be honest, I am a bit of an idiot. But that's okay. I only won one division all of last year, and I've already won one this year with Arsenal in the beta save. Sorry if you were watching through that, that's a spoiler alert. But I'm already feeling FM21. It's going to be our year. It's going to be Salford's year. It's going to be Raxo FM's year. And please make sure that you subscribe so that we can get up to 200 subscribers as soon as possible. I'm really looking forward to that. And make sure that you like this video so that you don't miss the daily videos coming on FM20 on this channel. I'll be doing quite a few Salford videos just to start us off, and then I'll go in rotation between the Arsenal career mode and the Salford career mode. They're not career modes, they're saves. I need to get off FIFA. It's poison, mate. FM, it's the good stuff. FM21, happy to have you. Finally out of the beta and into the real stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like and subscribe. I know I've said that like 7 times, but please, 20 likes, potentially? That's a big ask. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later.